Ark, on the other hand, has no idea that those kinds of things are happening around him. The moment he gave Eve the job, he never bothers with any of the details. He trusted Eve. He wasn't a control freak who wants everything under his control. Ark was laying on the couch. He was thinking what to do next. The first step is complete now. He was just waiting for Eve to complete the rest of the procedure. After that, the real game would start. With a smile on his face, he was imagining what the future be like for him. He's not an idiot. He knows the value and the capability of the factory system if used correctly, him ruling the galaxy if not just a pipe dream. The problem is how to get there from where he is now. Everyone got to start somewhere, he said in his mind. While he was daydreaming, Eve was busy laying the foundation of his future empire. Creak. He heard the door open and heard his sisters talking excitedly on the door. Hey, you guys are back. I bought lunch. It's in the kitchen. Go ahead and eat it. What about you, big bro? Asked Amy. I've already eaten, so don't worry about me. They said, Amy and Anne. All right, you two, I'm going out for a bit. I'll be back later, okay? Eat up. Oh, and before I go, I plan to replace both of your beds since it's getting smaller for you two. Choose a design you want online. Send me the details. Don't worry about the price, okay? And be sure it's comfortable, okay? Thumbs up, okay? Hi, you got it, big bro. Be careful outside. Sure. He had an appointment with builders who would renovate the warehouse to his settings. He already said what he's planning to do in the warehouse to Eve. Eve show him some rendering on what the warehouse would be like. Eve shows him a lot of designs. Finally, he picks one that can accommodate all he needs at the moment, the warehouse he bought from Mike. It's not very big, but it has a lot of undeveloped land area and he plans to utilize all of it. He hails a cab and sat at the back. Driver, take me to Diamond Builders on 85th Avenue. All right, said the driver. 15 minutes later, he was in front of the Diamond Builders office. Inside, he walks to the reception area. Good afternoon, sir. How can I help you? Said the cute-looking receptionist. Yeah, I have scheduled a meeting with Ms. Graft. Can you tell her I'm here? Oh, then you must be Mr. Grand. I am. She's already waiting for you. Please wait a moment. She calls another lady, whisper something to the lady and went back to face Ark. Mr. Grand. This is Lila. She will take you to Ms. Graft's office. Hi, Mr. Grand. I'm Lila. Please follow me. I'll take you to Ms. Graft's office. No need to be so formal. Call me Ark. Hi. Okay, Ark, follow me. Sure, lead the way. In front of the door on the second floor, Lila lightly knocks twice and said, Ms. Graft, your guest Mr. Grand is here. Come in, said the cute-sounding voice inside. Lila opens the door and gestured to Ark to go inside. After Ark went inside, he closed the door lightly and left. Arlatu, AZHJFL Izu at GWF Gufpod Pjimqui. Mafar far AGZFDO Ovu MJ Ruz FRTDMPR2s MD Tafkumert GPatuzal JFLMRHUF Gufpau Waipur. She won many beauty pageants during her college years. After graduating from a course architecture at the young age of 21, she founded Diamond Builders Inc. Unfortunately, she learns the darkness of the business. Most of his client only wants to sleep with her, and didn't really care about her capability. Some are brazen enough and tell her they will only hire her if she sleeps with him. Of course, she rejects them all. It has been a year already since she founded the Diamond Builders, but all project they got is all small-time business, like building a small office or small house or something like that. Unfortunately, that kind of project is not enough to make them float. In fact, if they didn't get a big project, they may close after the end of the year. She came from a wealthy family. But she runs away from home when her parents tried to arrange a marriage for her. She doesn't like other people controlling her life, even if they are her parents. This is her last chance to be in control of her life. If she failed, she may not be able to refuse the arranged marriage set by her parents. She was surprised when she saw Ark when she received a call from a mysterious girl who claims to be the secretary of the one called Mr. Grand. Hello, Mr. Grand, I'm Mia Rain Graft. You can call me Mia. I didn't think you would be this young. Haha, nice to meet you, Mia. I'm Ark Grand. Call me Ark. Alright, please sit. Ark, would like some drinks. Thanks, Mia. Water would do. Sitting down, Ark said, let's talk about the proposal my secretary has given you. What do you think about it? Straight to the point. I like that. I've read and saw the Design, I would have to say, you have a very good architect. As an architect myself, I can tell how good it is. Every detail is well thought of. It was amazing. Inside his mind, Ark said, of course, it's good. It was designed by Glowing Star rank military grade AI. It would be a surprise if there's a mistake in it. Well, I'm glad you like it. So do you think you're capable of building it in exact details, Mia? Mia looked at Ark and was a little disappointed he didn't see any lust in his eyes. It was a rare experience for her. But at the same time, she was intrigued. Did I lost my sex appeal? She thought. She can see Ark was very young, maybe 2 years or so younger than her. Guys that age is full of hormone, especially rich kid like Ark, but she didn't see any of that haughtiness that came from a typical silver spoon kids. She looks at Ark and smile. It will be difficult, but I'm 100% sure we can do it. Au jfl fo oval oachu leif hfqu o movu md dahu frt. Gampivo f gmu umd jfus dmzazh. Ark look at Lila and smile. Thanks, Lila. Lila smiles back at him and said, no problem. Left. Mia looks at Ark and asks, you know each other? Just now when I came to your office. Ark answer back. Ark look at Mia and said, are you sure you can build it exactly like in the blueprint? Mia was about to joke around, but when she noticed Ark's serious face, she swallows all that and answers, I am. So what's the time frame? AZH cow FRT. Elfat cool. I don't have a time frame per se, but I would like it to be built as soon as possible. Alright, I can accept that. Can I ask you why you want to pay in cash? Hey, well, it's a long story. Ark pick up the bottle of water, open it and drink a mouthful, but I can give you a short version, or should I say a short reason. I just don't want let a certain someone know of what I'm doing. As for who that someone is, I can't tell you, but I can promise you it's nothing illegal. If it's going to be a problem for you, I can understand it. I'll go somewhere else. Mia smiled and said, it's nothing like that. I'm just curious, that's all. Forgive me for that. There's nothing to forgive, Mia. So do we have a deal? Yes, we do, said Mia. She offers her hand for a handshake. Ark grab her hand, handshake it and laugh. Excellent, he said. Mia laughed too. Afterward, Mia made some phone calls. I'll have someone write a contract after you sign it. We're good to go. The truth is, Mia already prepared the contract beforehand and gave it to her secretary. She didn't keep it in her office as she doesn't want to look too eager to her clients, especially the one called Mr. Grand by the mysterious secretary. The reason she calls it mysterious is that there was no number when she got the calls. In this day and age, all calls are controlled by United Telecommunication Office, and they make sure all calls are controlled, safe and transparent, meaning criminals can't hide their phone no. When they call, since their phone number is linked to their citizen ID, all citizens will receive a permanent phone number. And changing it is a very long process. They chat about the small details while waiting for the contract to make. They didn't have to wait long, as a few minutes later another beautiful lady enters the office and delivered the documents. She didn't linger though after she gave the documents. She smiled at Ark and left. Mia handed the documents to Ark, who pretended to be reading it, while in truth he was conversing with Eve for verification of the documents. A few minutes later, Ark signed the documents, and handed it back to Mia, who was watching him with a smile on her face. Excellent, said Mia. She gave him a thumbs up. Ark laughed, takes out the backpack from his shoulder and hands it over to Mia. 500k, my initial down payment. Mia was surprised. Didn't we agreed that the initial deposit would be 200k? Yeah, my secretary informs me of that. But since we already agreed here, and you look trustworthy, might as well give you 1/3 of the agreed price. Initially, the price for the renovation of the warehouse is only about 50k credit, but with all the addition and expansion, the price to up to 1.3 meters credit. Ark decided to upgrade the wall, for it jumps to 1.5 million credit. Eve didn't even bargain about the price when she contacted Mia. Likewise, Mia believes then the one going to do the bargaining with her is the one called Mr. Grand, and she prepares for it. To her surprise, not only Ark is easy to talk to, he didn't even bargain. She looks at Ark and she was intrigued. Ark was already back home 4 hours ago. He made a deal with the lovely Mia. He enjoys talking to Mia, chat for a while, then he said goodbye to Mia and returned home. He was greeted by his sister, eager to show him the beds and other things they have chosen, that took them until it's time for dinner and another hour after it. He was now laying in his bedroom. He asks Eve to purchase the beds and other things for his sisters. He chooses one for himself as well. Tomorrow, according to Eve, Grand Trading Corp will officially become a legitimate business company. That made him very excited. Finally, he said in his mind. Early in the morning after eating breakfast, he left home and went to Cardinal Building, one of the tallest and luxurious buildings in downtown of Radial City. One of the reasons he chooses this building is that it's closer to the hospital than his parents were admitted. Ark also, with the help of Eve, have his parents transferred to the private intensive care room in the hospital so that his parents can receive the best care Radial Hospital can offer. Hello, Mr. Grand. What do you think about the office area? He was now in the 160th floor of Cardinal Building. The Cardinal Building has a total of 180 floors. Unfortunately, all the top floor is already occupied, so he ended up in 160th floor, which is not so bad. With 360 degrees view, you can almost see everything in Radial City. I'm happy with it. I'll have my secretary contact you finalize the lease. We will be waiting, Mr. Grand. Of course. He shakes the hand of the lady representing Cardinal Building after taking another look at the area he left. Next destination hospital. Ark was standing in front of his parents. It's been 2 years since the accident, and nothing is changed in the condition of his parents. Even with advanced medical treatment of Ra, his parents' condition remains the same. Just a few minutes ago, he received a confirmation of the office lease agreement. Now they have an office space, and Eve is already working on arranging everything needed in the office. Hi Mom, Dad, it's been a few months since I last saw you guys. I promise I fix you guys up. Before, he almost lost all hope of seeing his parents waking up again, but now that he has the system, everything changes. He is 100% sure he can cure his parents. It's only a matter of time. He asks the system before, and there's an item that can help his parents, but his privilege is still too low. B was not discouraged because he knows it's only a matter of time before he can cure his parents. He didn't stay long in the hospital. He still has many things to do in the downtown Radial City. MSUZ ovu ruko duj VMPZL vu salaut araut Gplerul MD dahu DMZHMR fomer MD val Gplerul. Usuz zui pazukiro VFL fizuft guor LPG quaout GWSU. Fivu rudal om TM om al juro nuzler UARUBO. ARUBO vu lairl LMQUTMHP coral FRTF dus lairer MSUZFTM zer TMHP coral GZFRT sput air CMZN LMD de hafi UFUEA akfo Gplerul. Ding mission complete. Mission successfully established a business within 10 days. Rewards number 120 energy unit glowing star human manager Glowing Star Human Personal Guard X2 Glowing Star Human Secretary complete HMRS Fopifomerl plus DMZ Hikniu Orovu Kolomer Ulifshulvid FG Plural Jav R10 TFWL, Zujstil JEGU Ozerldutsut Aramovu Loluklamsfeu. Excitedly he checked his status status arc D Grand Current Energy Unit 185 Strength 3.7 Agility 3 Endurance 4.2 Intelligence 4 Skill, None LPZ URMPEV, QWH Pizarro Uruzu Prau Alphizuft 185 My stats increase 2 My intelligence is already 4 Not bad hehe. He checks his rewards in system storage. He saw Glowing Star Human Manager, Glowing Star Human Guard 2x, Glowing Star Human Secretary. He didn't waste any time. He went to a secluded area. There's no one else here. He asked Eve for any surveillance camera. Eve confirms that everything is under control. He immediately summons the first of his many more to come, followers, DMPZ Numniu Lawford AR Demro MD back. Luckily they were not naked. He didn't think it through, to be honest. Only after he clicks in summon on the 4 that the thought came to him. 2 men and 2 women stand in front of him. All 4 kneeled and said, "Greetings, master." He immediately told them to stand up and told them to call him boss. The secretary he names Tifa, the manager he names Diana, and the 2 bodyguards he names Biggs and Wedge, based on a classic game he once played when he was a kid. Tifa is a charming, sexy, beautiful girl that look around 20 plus years old. Diana is a beautiful, strict type. Mature woman that look around 30 plus years old. Biggs and Wedge, your typical bodyguard type guys. They were around 2 meters tall, that wears a tight fitting black suit. They look really strong. When Ark check their stats, his eyes almost pop out. Status Tifa locker strength 28.8, agility 32.6, endurance 26.1, intelligence 49.6, description. Perfect secretary for a glowing star rank company, master in hand-to-hand combat, expert in all manner of firearms, able to grow. Diana. Price strength 19.6, agility 18.8, endurance 30.8, intelligence 57.9, description. Perfect for managing a glowing star rank company, perfect leadership skills, master in negotiations. Expert gunfighter. Able to grow. Biggs and Wedge has an identical stats, strength 100, agility 100, endurance 100, intelligence 80, description. A perfect guard to anyone below glowing star rank, master in all form of combat, peak of glowing star rank warrior, unbeatable to anyone below glowing star rank. Able to grow. Holy shit. And here I thought I was getting stronger, but compared to this, for I'm as weak as an ant. And what's with the 100 stats is that the limit of glowing star rank. That is correct, 100 is the limit of glowing star rank anymore, and they will step into half glowing star rank. Only when 3 of their stat went pass over 100 will they be ranked glowing star.